Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little late night AEW Double or Nothing review. A long show, folks. That's my initial impression there. Very long there. Too long, ladies and gentlemen. We complain about WrestleMania being long, but a boring show that's 10 hours long. If it ain't WWE, it's okay. It's okay. In the first match, Hangman Adam Page defeated Brian Cage. I thought this match was okay, like I thought, it made for a decent match, this pairing or whatever. So basically, Team Taz tried to get involved. Brian Cage refused their help, kind of deal. And then he gets beat by Adam Page. So possibly a face turn coming for Brian there. We'll see what happens, but this was a good enough match, I guess. Second match, which was not good enough, in my opinion, there. The Young Bucks defeated Moxley and Kingston. And first off, the Young Bucks, what the fuck was up with their ring gear? Like, are you pros? Like, what the fuck is this? The way they were dressed, they look like complete indie clown jobbers, straight up there. Get a fucking grip, man. Dress up like real wrestlers. What the fuck is that? Like, they look like complete amateurs there. And this match, it wasn't as Young Bucky as it usually is. Less flips, more of a normal match. But it still fucking sucked. All right, it's the Young Bucks. It's a long, boring match, and it's basically the Young Bucks just being booked way too strong here or there. Like, if people didn't like Cena being booked that strong, why would we accept it from these two boring midgets? Why are these two boring midgets kicking out of everything? Why are they beating everybody? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, in what world does Dean Ambrose get beat by the Young Bucks? This is fucking retarded. And it's not just match outcome. It's not entertaining. Nobody likes these two smug little goofs. It's not just because they're heels. All right? They've been heels for 2 weeks. I feel the same way about them since I've seen these two little retards in TNA. A couple of wannabe hack fucking poser retards. You know what I mean? And them just being booked like Superman. I don't see how this is entertaining. I don't. Makes no sense. It's not good wrestling. What is this? What am I watching? They don't even look like wrestlers. They look like clowns up there. Straight up. I think this is bad and it makes for shitty entertainment. Straight up. In the third match, Jungle Boy won the Casino Battle Royal. And this is the only match that I got wrong in my predictions. And I'm not even good at doing predictions normally. And the only reason I got this wrong is because there's 21 men in the match. Christian Cage, I'm assuming Christian would defeat Jungle Boy, especially if it's for a world title shot. Like, this is a bit of a waste. Obviously, Jungle Boy ain't winning the title. Like, but good for him. He gets a win or whatever there. But I don't know. Overall, a little cheap there. You get Lio Rush, ladies and gentlemen. Lio Rush made a big appearance there. Woohoo! Fourth match, Cody Rhodes defeated Anthony Ogogo or whatever, the boxer, the fighter, Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen, in a pretty boring match there. Just a cheap, boring, not interesting match at all there. Ogogo gives him the punch at one point. His hand is outside, so Cody doesn't get the pin. At some point, Cody becomes Rocky Balboa there. He's becoming a boxer. He's ducking the punch. He's throwing punches. Then he does some goofy Karate Kid maneuver there. Like, it ended with a weird finish. It looked like Crossroads, but he picked him up and dropped him. It's like, good for you. You booked yourself as the American Dream to beat up a UK black guy, but apparently you're a Black Lives Matter pro guy going up against a black guy, and it's American Dream. Basically, he had a pair of American boots on, I guess. It was like boots made of the color of the American flag or whatever. Was this the American Dream there? A boring ass fucking throwaway jobber match like this? Get the fuck out. This guy's such a fucking clown. It's unbelievable there, but good for him. He got to save America against the UK, which is one of America's biggest fucking allies or whatever. You're a fucking hero, Cody Rhodes. Nobody can do what you do there. Fifth match, Miro defeated Lance Archer. Cheap match between two big guys there. Jake the Snake gets involved. He has a bag with, like, it looks like he's coming out with the bag with the snake, but Miro attacks him a little, just touched him, and Jake fell on the ground. He grabs the fake snake bag, throws it away. Oh my God, he's so badass there. And then Miro beat him with the fucking awkward looking submission. Cheap. Sixth match, Britt Baker defeated Hikaru Shida. It was a decent match for what it was, I guess. I like these two women. Was it an awesome match? No. Was it a good match? No. But it was okay, I guess. And Britt Baker finally won the women's championship or whatever. Seventh match, Sting and Darby Allin defeated Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. It was pretty much old man Sting dominating there, but he's pretty okay. He's in good shape for 60 years old. You know, he did some kind of dive there, a pretty safe dive there, but an okay match for a 60-year-old man and 3 throwaway jobbers, I guess. Was it great? Fuck no. Was it alright? I guess, folks. In the 8th match, Kenny Omega defeated Pac and Orange Cassidy in a shitty, goofy fucking Kenny Omega match. Knee strikes, goofy face. You know, them trying way too hard to make Pac look like a main eventer. I don't know who wants to fuck Neville. Who is it? Tony Khan who wants to fuck Neville or whatever? What is this? The fuck is this? Neville sucks. He's boring. He's a good little athlete. He can jump, but to put him as a main eventer is fucking boring. It's retarded. It's boring. Every time they go to these fucking close-ups of Pac's face, trying to look tough with his little gremlin face, I can't take it. It's cheap. Orange Cassidy with the hands in his pockets doing goofy stuff. Like, this wasn't a world title match. I'm sorry. Like, you can't fucking show Kenny a midget and a fucking comedy character and claim that this is a world title match. It wasn't even a good match. It's A basic match with a fucking goof with a big ego who keeps doing the same shit all the time. This is boring. It's boring. And he hits him with all his belts. All right, fuck off, you suck. Omega, go fuck yourself. You're boring. And then the main event, the Inner Circle defeated the Pinnacle in the Stadium Stampede. So they start off in the ring or whatever in the football field for about 10 seconds and then they're just gone backstage. It's basically like a falls count anywhere match. It ended in the ring there. I'm not sure even what the rules are. If it could end in the back, I'm not sure. I don't care. But it basically for 30 minutes, it just looked like a falls count anywhere match. They're just walking in the back, hitting each other with random objects. Nothing cool. There was nothing really amazing here. It's not like a cinematic thing and there's a bunch of cool shit. It was just like Jericho and the other guy there, the midget, walking through the offices. A lot of shots with plastic objects, garbage cans, like Swagger and the other big goof were hitting each other with plastic bottle at some point. Like, there was a couple of like staple to the head. Jericho gives him a staple. He has a paper here or whatever. And then the match ends like, what else? There was a room full of chairs. Sean Spears, Ty Dillinger, because he's the chairman in a room full of chairs. And it looked like bad, fake YouTube choreographed fighting. Like people that are like wannabe martial artists, they make vids on YouTube. And it's like choreographed fucking goofy shit. Well, that's what this looked like in the chair room. You know what I mean? It's basically this. There was a scene like at a bar where the tag teams were fighting. Conan was there. Once in a while, they bring in Conan so he doesn't bash him too much on this Conan 100 podcast or whatever, keeping it 100 there. He bashes him and Disco Inferno. So once in a while, they bring in Conan and he shuts up about them there for a couple weeks at a time, which is what they did. They tried to do with Cornette when Jericho offered him a job or whatever on Twitter there. But basically you have like people walking around doing goofy shit. And then for the last 5-6 minutes, it was Sammy Guevara and Sean Spears having a wrestling match. It ended up with those two, the two least popular members of each team, wrestling for 5-6 minutes in the ring, and Sammy Guevara pinned him. What a flat fucking finish. Like, shouldn't it end with Jericho and MJF? First of all, Jericho's wrestling with a broken arm or whatever, if it even is true there. If it is true, then how come he's wrestling injured? Shouldn't they take better care of him or whatever? But, like, you would think it would end with Jericho and MJF, something like this. But like the last 5-6 full minutes of the match is Sammy Guevara and Sean Spears, like. And then Sammy wins. A pretty fucking cheap finish, I think, personally. Why would it end with the two fucking smallest members of the team? Imagine if it's DX versus NWO and it finishes with, X-Pac versus Six. There, the two X-Pacs from each group. Or like X-Pac versus Vincent of NWO. Imagine if that's the finish. The last two members are too fucking forgettable. The two most forgettable members of the team are the guys that finished the big fight, the entire pay-per-view. It ends with Guevara versus Sean Spear. You can't get more retarded than AEW, folks. I'm sorry there, but this is bad. This was bad show. All right, like, it's not good. Like, the only stuff I liked was Hangman Page, Jungle Boy winning. It's okay there, but it's not a good match. Like, Britt Baker, Sting, and Sting is just, it wasn't a good match either. It's just because it's Sting, you know what I mean? Hangman, Sting, I think I preferred the women's buy-in match. I think that was maybe the second best match. Serena Deeb and Rio was better than most matches on the main show. Like, I would call this a fucking 4.5 out of 10 at best. At best. There's no way that this is awesome. I don't. Fuck off. Fuck off. So that's it. There's my review. I think overall it didn't deliver. It wasn't a horrible show, but certainly not good enough. Didn't deliver. How do you end it like this? Sammy Guevara and Sean Spear, like the two cheapest, most irrelevant members of the group. Like, this makes no fucking sense. No sense. Until next time, peace.